Hello there and welcome back to my channel. This is Our Living and Planning for Simple Abundance, Sarah Ban Breathnach's book. And as we enter August now, it's August 1st, I figured I would do a quick little planner flip through. I don't have as much detailed stuff to say this time because I didn't make any changes to my pages since I ran through my July Plan With Me video. So this will just be a look at my planner. If you are familiar with Sarah's books, this one in particular, she has Joyful Simplicities at the end of each month. And August is a lot about recapturing your youth and getting to the joy of summer and other things that you may have loved when you were growing up. So there's a lot of that in it. So along those lines, this is just because this is the fun stickers that I had. This is my August monthly view. Girls just want to have sun. These bigger stickers here with the ladies are from a newer pack that was, I think it was called Colorful Seasons. So I always go a bit nuts with everything, but I did a little bit of fruit and butterflies, and it's just fun. So my saying for this month is very similar to something that Sarah says in her book for August. This month, we commit to acknowledging, owning, and honoring our authentic gifts and revisiting forgotten things that bring us bliss. Look for answered prayers too, because I actually found that one since I was looking through some of the August specific daily entries. And it's funny because back in August of 2020, when I was going through the book, Our Simple Abundance Year, I actually did a video every single day of August. So I feel like maybe of all of the months, I may be the most familiar with the August topics. You can always revisit that playlist if any of that interests you. So I have the same setup, like I said, so I'll go through quickly. I have my business and work task list here. This is for the entire month, and this is the home and personal version of it. These are my life enrichment, simple abundance principle related activities. I have not completed all of them, but I'm on my way. Sarah's principles are joy, harmony, beauty, order, simplicity, and gratitude, which I have across the top here. I am looking forward to having a day at the lake with some friends. I have a few creative excursions. I haven't yet decided on the donation that I want to support this month. I have a few areas for order and organization. They're sort of things that I could do while I'm watching television, basically, like going through some cords and some files that I need to just purge from having too many years of things that are long since needed. Seasonal joys, sitting out and watching the birds, going to a retreat center that I like, going in the pool. I haven't yet decided on my music, song, and dance things. I have a theater production, a dance production, and music of some kind, hoping to fill those slots up with some options. For laughter, play, and projects, I always like my puzzles, and I especially have fun doing those outside in the nice weather. And I have some ideas for additional planner things going forward. And also, that is a project to finish the rest of the planner pages for the rest of the year, too. For growth, healing, resilience, I'm working on a few things in therapy that involve the parasympathetic, sympathetic, and such nervous systems and things. So I'm working on those. And I'm also working on reframing some negative sentences into positive sentences. So that's my growth and healing. I always like to have a day that I sleep in at least once a week. Today I did it by accident. I like to have journal time too. That's all under rest, recover, and honor. Wonder, exploration, and adventure. I had so much fun in July with multiple trips and so much nature stuff, lots of walks in the woods and things. So I definitely want to keep that up. And there is a place in the area that I live that I have listed on there to maybe go sometime in August. For Beauty and Harmony, I will switch over my mantle display at the end of August to be a fall type one. And I always like to have fresh flowers on the counter and on my desk. And for Nature, Animals, and the Earth, I didn't realize that I duplicated something from the Seasonal Joys. But, this time of year when it's nice out, that is your opportunity to be out with nature, animals, and the earth. So I guess they do kind of both go hand in hand. I don't have anything yet for Silence, Peace, and Stillness. Although in being on vacation, one of them I did so much just quiet nature, connecting with animals and just looking out at the horizon and things like that, that I just realized how much I really need to do that more. So I should put that on my list as well. I've been delinquent in updating this goals, progress, and priorities sheet, but a lot of times it's the same. As you know, I've said in the past, I don't specifically say a certain goal. It's more of a habit tracker in some ways. Like I don't every day track whether I did it, but usually I have, right here I have focus/action, intention/benchmark, and results. So I do set some kind of a intention. But it's like I want to walk every single day or something like that. It's not like I have to do 20,000 steps a week or something. It's just like holding me accountable. So need to do those. This is the standard weekly list with things like errands, things to get, pending items, gift certificates, coupons, order off the internet, and groceries. I haven't transferred some of the pending things from last week that would be here, and I know I still have some gift certificates and coupons and things. So that's not yet filled out, but that's the same as always. Oh, and part of the reason why I did some of the fruit on the main monthly page is because I knew I was going to use these fun little summery fruit looking dividers from the lady in the Etsy shop that I like. This is my regular weekly task list, where obviously if I have the monthly task list, I have to also break down some of those things into weekly tasks. So I have a business/work side and also a personal/home side. And I have a little box here for what I call home caring. It's like housekeeping stuff. And that's pretty much the same every week, but it keeps me accountable. And actually, I just realized I did laundry today. It's not like I would forget, but it is always good for me to have a reminder and just make sure that just make sure that it crosses my mind, because it is possible for for time to go by so quickly, I should say. Actually, I'm seeing a whole bunch of these things that I already did that I haven't checked off. Hey, look at that. It's only Tuesday and I've already got stuff. And then here we go into the regular daily pages. And if this is your first video of mine, then you probably are not aware, because I didn't say it, that these are pages that I designed myself. I've sort of I like the Franklin Covey style, but I've taken things that I like from that, as well as options that I used to do when I ordered from Agendio, and I created my own pages. So I have a task list for each day. I have a small little section where I can put some personal things that I'm doing. I have a note section. I have a little box for errands and a little box for home caring, which I explained is like stuff where I'm taking care of my home. So you know that I love my stickers, and some of my stickers are personalized through Etsy, for certain clients that I might meet with all the time. These are just some extra end of the month pages that I don't need to go through. I am taking a class for there's 8 more weeks to it. On Thursday night, though, to learn some new skills for things that I already do in my business, but for helping the clients that I work with as well. So that's why that is there on Thursday. Haven't not yet moved all of my to-do list things over to each day of the week here. So every day in the week looks similar with that same setup that I explained, except Friday is slightly different. It's a half a day for me at home with my business work, and then I work a part-time job on Fridays and Saturdays. And I always do an exercise on Fridays: trusting, grateful, inspired, and fun. That's taken from Brene Brown's work. She calls it TGIF, and in fact, her F stands for something different, but these are my words. So I always write down something that I'm trusting that week, something I was specifically grateful for, something that inspired me or that I felt inspired to do, and whatever I did for fun. And then my weekends look different. I have Saturday and Sunday up here. Sundays are always my Sabbath day, my personal day where it's not a day for I might clean up a little bit, but I'm not going to go do anything like grocery shopping. If I have any plans, they'll just be fun things that I know are going to fulfill me. So that's just my totally Carolyn day, not checking business emails and things like that. And I usually try to keep track of self-care activities as well. At the end of the week, I have my weekly musings, again with the principles from Sarah up on the top. I always ask, what was your best day this week and why? What did you do this week that your future self will thank you for? What distractions did you experience this week, and were the results positive or negative? What glimpses of hope or despair did you experience this week, and what brought these on? What did you learn about yourself this week? What was your overall mood this week? And how did you handle annoyances or stress that come up? That's always an interesting answer for me. How did you engage your senses this week? What sort of thoughts did you have this week, and were there any repetitive themes? What did you find the most satisfying about the week? How did you sleep this week, and what was your body saying? Those have been interesting ones to answer recently too. What did you put off this week that you really need to give attention to in the coming week? How would you rate this week overall, and why? Is there anything that could have made this week better? And what do you still need to do to improve on going forward? I really like doing that at the end of each week. It's good to contemplate those things. Here's another week. That'll be next week, and another fun fruit divider. Another weekly task list for business and home. And more fun pages with stickers. I always like to point out my little bachelorette. These are the new stickers. I guess I didn't have them last month. I was telling you that they were in the mail. So those are now there, although the show's almost over because it's such a short season this year. But I had a little fun with some cat theme things here. And sometimes I try to, make a theme go throughout the page and make it all match. Same setup as the week before. Always try to have like little sayings. There's usually sayings in the boxes that I choose. Not always though, because sometimes they're just colorful. But then, like I added that one. Or I'll add things at the top. I have fun with my stickers. Here's another end of the week musing spread. Another week. Another fun fruit divider. And the thing is, these are the things that I already know are happening, but every week it compiles, because once I end the week, like say this week gets over, anything that didn't get done there comes over here. So some of these weeks later in the month look like, oh, that's going to be a breeze. But those are only the baseline things to do. I don't even want to wish this month away either, because the summer is going by so quickly. I have a whole pad of stickers and with fairies and ballerinas and unicorns. That's where those came from. There's another unicorn. Always lots of butterflies. I like how on the weekends I have a nice big note box there too. It makes up for the fact that I didn't add another one to Friday. So that comes in handy. Another weekly musings. Another this week. Another divider. Hi, there's a kitty saying hello. It's Annabelle, for those of you that don't know her or do know her. She's saying hello. Here's a kitty page. Lots of kitty stuff. Sometimes they're very, like like she boss stuff, like, like the most beautiful thing a woman can wear is confidence. Like that one says it. And then this one is like, work hard, stay humble, and always be kind. So it just depends on what I find and what I think will look good. And with our weekly musings. Now we got the fruity cocktails on that divider. And this is the last week of the month. All good things are wild and free. Here's my special changeover sheet with my little otter tab so I can see it. And it's right in the middle. I don't know why I did it that way. Probably should have put it here. But I also have my monthly reflections. What are you most proud of at the end of this month? What could have gone better this month? How motivated were you overall? And what stressed or how stressed or anxious did you get? How has your life improved? What did you notice a lot of? Where are you now in terms of your goals and priorities? What habits and routines worked well this month? What positive thoughts, mantras, or affirmations are you focusing on? What did you watch, read, listen to, and dream about? What is the most significant thing that happened this month, and what do you hope to implement going forward? Anybody that also watches other planner videos, there's a channel I follow, The Organized Money, it's called. And she has a tracking sheet for all the books that she reads. And she actually prints out in sticker form, like the cover of the book, and she sticks it on. I think that's really cool. But I listen to so many audiobooks. I would have so many books every month. So that's the end of the month. So that was my quick little run through of August. I hope your summer is going well. I hope that you are feeling like everything's going to be colorful and fun and lots of sun this month as well. Thank you so much for watching. If you think that you have anything that would be fun to say, I would love to hear from you. I do enjoy your comments and I always reply. So I hope that I see you again on the next video as well. Consider liking and subscribing. Thank you so much, and I'll see you then.